I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network channel, live on YouTube. Today we're doing Game 2 of the National League Championship 2018. Of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green. I'll be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies. We're leading the series 1-0, all right? And we're doing Game 2 at home versus the Washington Nationals. Leading in this playoff series of a best of 4 out of 7, we lead the series 1-0. If anybody want to come join any leagues, friend me on my PS4 at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell so you can be notified when new sports content is coming about. You can also friend me on my Facebook known as Joe Price Hall of Fame so you can see exclusive PS4 Sports League live stream championship games that I have done live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, and Facebook, Joe Price.
Melvin Upton has hit a home run and has now stolen one.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who have taken this harder than D. Gordon has, Dave. Some of the pictures we saw from yesterday.
Yep. And he hits a high fly ball. This is deep to right field. He has homered for Jose. Circles the bases and now gets to home plate. His very first home run of this season. And he is overcome by emotion again.
High deep drive to the left field. Down into the corner again. Benintendi near the wall. Leaps. He's hung up. Did he catch it? Oh, you got to be kidding me. He took one back. A spectacular play by the rookie. Hung up by the hips on the wall, and he brings it back down the left field line. What a sensational play.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Senior. Getting his 500th home run to right field. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The 20th member of the 500 home run club.
Drake delivers as a drive to right field, hit deep. Back by the bullpen gate, it goes, and it is gone! Stubbs the right fielder jumped and couldn't get it just to the right of the 380-foot marker. David Ortiz ties Mickey Mantle with his 536th home run. 10-2 Red Sox.
High fly ball right center field. Marisnik back to the triangle. Low, right. He won't get it. And the Red Sox walk off with the win. How do you like that? Big puppy again. David Ortiz, an extraordinary final season in the making. What a moment. And a career of extraordinary moments. He's done it again.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on. There goes the deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. I had run out of superlatives. He is the Santino. Gary is scary. He hits another home run, and the Yankees have an 8-4 lead.
20, 25 years from now, you're going to want to say, I was there when Ken Griffey Jr. made his home debut. So don't forget that on Monday night. There's a drive into the gap in right center field and deep right center field. And Henderson's not going to get to it. It's off the base of the wall. And Griffey to second base in his first major league at bat. A ringing double off the 375 marker. And we have seen that all spring. Welcome to the show, Ken Griffey Jr.
And again the 2-2. And here it is. And swung and hit the left field deep. Way back. Ruin turning around. He will watch a game-winning grand slam for Chris Davis in the bottom of the 9th inning. Do you believe that? A's 8, Texas 5. And it's Davis's third home run tonight. They're going wild at the Coliseum.
1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball punched on the ground. Utley kicks it. Still plenty of time. Wow! Utley sprawled in the dirt, flipped it back, and accurately to Gonzalez for an out. Oh, what a play.
Line drive to the field. That's it. Number 1,000 for Jose Altuve. And he's going to jam on the brakes and get back to first. 1,000 hits with number 3 tonight. Fastest Astro ever, 1,000.
Along the right field line. And Rizzo on the left. He's got it. Oh, what a play.
Well, the bobblehead company.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Jeremy Hellickson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jason Worth. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson: 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco has it. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Joe Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And a slider tails Royals outside for ball one. Lifetime against Joe Ross. 1 for 4. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. In now is Anthony Rendon. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough or he could square it and keep it fair.
Throw won't get him. Hold on here, though.
What?
You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call.
We're going to challenge that. We did get him.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will
thumbs up. Let's challenge it.
Field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned.
Right, as I thought. Good call, ref.
The bases will now be empty.
Overturned. And the batter ruled.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Stepping up now, Matt Wieters. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Digging in, Michael Franco, lifetime against Joe Ross. Just a 1 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Oh, look at Rendon. He goes to first. Touche, sir.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, first baseman, Tommy.
So stepping in, Tommy Joseph will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All right, we'll take a good hit for the Phillies.
5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Batting 7, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. Lifetime against Joe Ross. 0 for 5.
Come on, Philly fanatic. Hype up the crowd.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is eaten. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Adam Eaton.
Hard hit at third. There is Franco. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 41, Joe Ross.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Ross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Ready, Galvis.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson.
Digging in, Jeremy Hellickson. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Worth racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Foul back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Worth. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jason Worth.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Pereira going back on it at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez gloves it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. Bases empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Washington leads this one 1-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Franco charging in on it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Galvis is there, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The pitcher, number 41.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Joe Ross will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
And this is fouled straight back.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nationals lead 1. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Worth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. A base hit in his first trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, catcher, Cameron.
In now, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Saunders is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's Jason Worth. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down.
now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit for box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tingling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Turner ranging into the outfield, 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the box, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. Comes the slider there as it's lifted down the line in left.
Oh my God,
man. It's a
man.
very quick inning as the side is Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. In now is Anthony Rendon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Foul back. fastball hit on the ground is short.
Oh!
Come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught by the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Zimmerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Saunders, but he won't get there. It falls in. And
oh, come on, man. Oh, my God. How nobody was out there?
Placement, that was perfect.
Ready once again, Matt Wieters.
I don't know how nobody wasn't out there, man.
Effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Hernandez is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher number 41, Joe.
Ready for another chance? Joe Ross. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
0-1, here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Way in front of that fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, shuck.
Trey Turner, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
I was
and out of play. 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, 1 away.
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Murphy is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box now, Jason Ward. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Galvis is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 19.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that.
Come on. Give me something.
One's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Matt, that's a
Come on, man. Give me something. Dang.
Get guys out from the stretch. He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him.
Give me something, man. Come alive. Heck. What we got? 1 out? Come on, guys. Come alive.
In now, Cameron Rupp. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the
right. That's no good.
Has a read on it.
That's no good.
And he will scurry back to first twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a soft liner to the right side.
We need something. Come on.
A one pitch on its way. A fastball that just
Oh
misses
my
inside.
God, man.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well towards the hole.
Yes. Okay. All right. We'll take it. All right, we'll take it.
And there are two aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. We got out front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
We'll take it. We need something, man. Come on, Phillies. Let me see who's up next. I'll stay in the proper order. No, we'll stay in the order.
Sliding into the box, Jeremy Hellickson. He's been
Well, I don't know.
down, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Yeah, what about those Vikings? Uh-huh.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the
Those Vikings stepped up big time.
And nope, this one falls.
Yes, the
So
Vikings stepped up big time, man. What about those Vikings? Yes, they did.
Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Yes, they did. They came through.
And a good job.
That was a heck of a play for the Vikings. I tell you that right now. That clutch play, man, unbelievable.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance for either.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Hellickson sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Joseph is over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he moves under the ball and pops it up. Joseph is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Worth is there. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, me.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Washington Nationals even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Jeremy Hellickson takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park. 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.